match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his...
Yeah, first half was good, but second half was...
Oh, I don't believe this! There's a chance for a woman! Oh, they've scored! Let's go! Come on! And drags it down now. Long way out. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! What a goal by McFadden!
Testing. 1, 2. Minor. We are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching in the world. Minor actual sons. Love to your mothers. I hope you're doing well. We are here. Sunday, 4:30 kickoff. Chelsea Football Club hosting Arsenal in the next of the big games. The biggest challenge really yet that Arsenal are going to have faced in some time. Chelsea Football Club absolutely flying, and with a win here, close the gap at the top of the table to just 3 points. All the results seem to have gone in our favour. Liverpool, almost irrelevant. They do get themselves a 2-0 win against 10-man West Ham with Lucas Paqueta back at it again. Brighton moving up, I think, into the top 4 with that 2-0 win over Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa with a 1-0 win in a crucial game for them. And as you can see, Manchester United's win has put them up to 7th in the table, 21 points. It is quite tight for the top 4 places, but Arsenal could stretch their lead at the top of the table to 7 points tonight. 7 points over Manchester City and 9 over Chelsea. However, minor. City did win. They did win very, very last minute, wasn't it? It was... They were there for the taking, and they are not convincing me. However, Arsenal are going to have to do it today without William Saliba. No Saliba in the building, which is huge, huge news. In fact, I don't remember Arsenal playing a game without William Saliba or Gabriel Magalhaes in the starting lineup. I'm not sure that we have done for quite some time. Nkapie starts, Mosquera starts as well. Totally new look combination. And to be fair, they are very good. They have been very impressive with what we've seen so far, especially Mosquera. Timber and Calafiori starting with David Raya, Eze, Zubimendi and Rice. Martinelli gets the nod. I think Trossard may well be injured. I'm not sure about that actually. Tross. Is he on the bench? He's not on the bench. Okay, yeah, he did look like he'd pulled something. Mikel Merino starts up top with Bukayo Saka skippering the side. And we face a Maresca team who are beginning to take shape. The form is decent. Let's have a look at the form table. It's not bad, is it? 1 defeat in their last 10 games and beating Barcelona so convincingly, even though against 10 men, so convincingly, having the ball in the back of the net so many times will have filled them with confidence. Club World Cup champions. This is overdue, long overdue for me. Chelsea being in the conversation for a Premier League title race. They should be. Enough talent on the books, enough money has been spent, good enough manager. João Pedro, Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, and Steven. Steven, who has 3 goals in his last 3 starts. Dangereux. Big afternoon for Calafiori. And Pedro Neto's pace can test the best of them. Reece James and Caicedo in the middle of the park. Cucurella, Chalobah, Fofana, and Malo Gusto with Sanchez in between the sticks. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your predictions. What are we locking in? 20 minutes to go until kickoff. Say hello to the Dons in the chat. Where are we? Where are we? We are arriving. Okay, let's have a... Saliba is out. I am. How are you doing? Jojo in the building. M Gunner. Fix up. Look sharp. Minor. Yeah. Tony Smith is in the building. Both centre-backs out. No problem. Let's do this. Address the baldness allegations. You know, I probably lose more hair in a day than you do in a year. So it could well be creeping up on us. I'm shedding. Yeah? Photographic evidence will be posted in the Discord for the amounts of hair that are falling off, shedding. We are molting. However, we are not yet bald. Can we get a like for every fraud in here? Much love to Albert, who's done his part. Love to your mother. Appreciate you. Raising the espresso emoji to you. Huge game. So Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 1, Wolves 0, Forest 0, Brighton 2, and West Ham 0, Liverpool 0. What does that do for West Ham? Yeah, it's not looking good. 17th. Did the club die when they left the Berlin ground? The debate is open. The floor is yours. No Saliba. Uh-oh, says John Harvey. No Saliba, no excuses, says SRR. Canadian Goon in the building. Andy Chats, FPL, how are we doing? In fact, oh God, do we want to look at this? FPL. Oh God, I thought that said 0 for a second. 27 points. It's not looking good. It's just, wow. Huge wowzers as Crystal Palace let me down against Manchester United. And Buemo has no goals, no assists. King with an assist. Amazing guy. What a guy. Van Dijk finally gets himself a clean sheet. And, oh, Mateta did well. Mateta did. He scored a pen. Haaland, I mean, is that 2 games without a goal now? It is. 2 games without a goal or an assist. I mean, Fulham, Sunderland, Palace, West Ham. I'm probably going to stick, but, you know, that's frustrating. Murphy, mate, what are you doing? First away win for Newcastle in about 7 months, and Murphy, even though there were 4 goals scored, does not get his name on the team on the score sheet. And Mohamed Salah doesn't actually see the pitch. We haven't got a minute's worth of football out of him. I cannot believe I've kept him. That's backfired big time. 14 and whatnot million, and probably falling on a daily basis. It's not looking good. Yeah. Okay. So FM content is going to be coming at you thick and fast this week. We are going daily. Yeah. Like Thompson. Daily. Papers. Is it time for papers to start as well? Papers or what else we got? we've definitely got FM coming this week. We're going to crack on with that Fulham. If you haven't been watching it already, we've taken over Fulham. We will be helping them alive. When I lose, yes, indeed.
When I lose a duel, I'm upset.
Please Arsenal win. I would say Chelsea are favourites for this. No Saliba, no Gabriel Magalhaes. I need stats. World's best centre-back partnership is missing in the biggest game of the season so far. Chelsea fans will be quietly confident, I think. I think Chelsea should be seen as favourites, despite Arsenal's form. And, you know, that doesn't mean anything though, does it? Testing. We are in the building. Get your wocks out. There's going to be a lot of wockage today. What are the chances Arteta turns into a coward today? Oh, it's carefree. I should have known. Ballon d'Or is the only thing that lets you get away with this fraudulence. You're backing out, as per usual. I'm seeing excuses from Carefree Traveller early doors. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está? We are in the building. We are moments away. 15 minutes away, in fact. 15 moments. Time to lock in. Here to lock in. Hubertinho and the lads in the stream. Anyone know the link to that particular rain track? Oh, send me a DM, I'll send it to you. Cala Sots incoming. Ooh, Sots, that's brave. Cala Sots. We will lock in. We will choose a selection shortly. Arsenal will pull away from City, says Daniel Berry. Heisenbro says, time for Arsenal to take their dogs out for a walk again. Our record is pretty good against the Chelsea. Let's have a look. Matches. Head-to-head, Arsenal have not lost this fixture in 8 consecutive games. Chelsea have not kept a clean sheet in any of those games either, of course. Arsenal have been first to score in 7 out of 8 of those games. Or 7 of the last 8 even. More than 4.5 cards. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, right, lock in. Fouls and to be fouled. Maybe even cards. Let's have a look. 1-0 to the Arse, 1-1. 5-0 to the Arse, 2-2. 3-1 to the Arse, 1-0 to the Arse. 4-0 to the Arse, 4-2 to the Arse. 2021 is the last time Chelsea beat Arsenal. Is that correct? Is that actually correct? Reece James and Luke. Oh, you're kidding me. No way. Do you know what? I was at this game. Is that where, what's his name? Pablo fucking Mari. You absolute. Look at, I was at this game. This is the last time that this, what are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? There have been how many fixtures? Well, just, yeah, I took my brother to see that game, hoping that I could sort of lock him into football. He's not really interested. My brother, not interested. And we turned up, and Romelu Lukaku was just bullying Marie, and had scored in the first 15 minutes. And then Lukaku did. But that is the last time that Chelsea beat Arsenal, apparently. 8 games since then. Arsenal undefeated in all of them. Winning, I don't know how many we've won. It was about 6, I think. I think there were about 2 or 3 draws in there. 1, 2, yeah, 2 draws in there. Sensational form then for Arsenal. But Chelsea are on a 3-game winning streak and are undefeated in 6, having not conceded in 3 games as well, and scoring over 2.5 in 8 of their last 10. That's a lot of good. I have to say, I think they're very good going forward. In fact, one of the best in the league going forward. I really like Steven. He's got a lot of potential. I don't think he's hit anywhere near where he can get to as well once he really locks in. Caicedo has confirmed himself as one of the best in the world. Enzo, a master controller who is good for a foul or a couple of shots. Cucurella, one of the best out. And the rest, oh no, Reece James as well, massively underrated. It's interesting that he is moving into, or moving further forward. I guess him and Gusto will just switch around and work with Steven. But Fofana and, well, I think it's unfair to say Chalobah really, but they do need a centre-back. They need a top quality centre-back. But, you know, Fofana when he was with Saliba at St Etienne was probably viewed in a higher regard. So he's definitely got the potential to be top class. Injuries have stopped him, but he looks just a bit frantic to me, as opposed to Saliba, who's so calm. It is interesting, actually. Maybe that's why it works. You got Chalobah and Sanchez then. Well, Sanchez has got a mistake in him sometimes, at least. But big game. Either way, are we ready? Are we locked in? Today we shut up the naysayers for good, says the Pork Chop Express. Speaking of locking in, did you see Paqueta's red card? I did indeed. Dodgy is all I'll say. Suspect material. He does have previous, so it's easy to say that, but it is questionable when, you know that he knows the situation or the way that he's going to be looked at. So it is interesting that he sort of carries on in the manner that he does. It sounds about right, Lukaku. Wasn't that last time we won at Stamford Bridge? No, that was at the Emirates, that game that I was talking about with Lukaku anyway. Your brother is a smart man. He is a smart man. He actually likes, he prefers making money. He prefers making money than watching men kick plastic footballs around. If I told you what he thinks, it's been tricky. Do you like the new FM? I'm finding it quite challenging, and I am noticing that, I used to spend a lot of time on, let's say 2021. Actually, probably I was really locked in 2015 to 21. I was playing a lot. I'm noticing I'm not really putting as much time into this one. I find it quite difficult to stay on it for longer than 2 hours, which sounds like a lot, but anyone who knows really knows that isn't a lot. I don't know. It's going to take some getting used to. I think that's what it is. Right, I know I should be worried about Gabriel and Saliba, but I'm quite excited to see Nkapie Mosquera. Excited. Yeah, big game. In fact, let's just lock in, because I do think there's going to be a bit of mayhem there. There could be a bit of a battle between the likes of, who have we got battles between today? Marino and Fofana. Marino and Chalobah. Zubimendi. Yeah, I think this game could have it all. This game really could have it all. Goals, fouls, cards, shots, all sorts. So we will we'll have a little look-see. The Chelsea. Right, 9 minutes until kickoff. Let me know your predictions in the chat then. Predictions as in anything that you think is going to happen in the game. Right, so I mean, Marino against Fofana. I feel like there's fouls in there. That could be. Who are the most likely people to get cards? And then we'll do them for fouls. Arteta said they were the best attacking team in the league, and I believe them. When did he say that? Make no mistake, this is a hard game. However, we know how to play Chelsea, and I expect a performance. Any of you idiots want to be brave today to make a point will regret it. You don't have to win. You try and get a brace. You will be caught out. No idea what this guy's talking about. He's so worried. I can feel your insecurities are leaking through the data. Yeah. I'm locked in for locking season. Fraud. I did indeed. We did see the Paqueta. Yes. T Gunner, where are you? Where are you? Would you ever consider a multiplayer content? I'll do a multiplayer content for FM. Yes, I mean, I did do that many a year ago. Hello, who's this?
You what time it is? Speaking head emoji. It's locking in season. Musical notes emoji.
It's locking in. Yeah. Right, we've got 7 minutes. I need to concentrate for a second, lads. I've got to lock in. So, to be fouled and fouls. Let's have a look. People are saying 1-1, both teams to score then. I don't really like doing that because it sort of means that if we take the lead, I have to want them to score. That's a bit odd. A win without our first choice centre-back partnership would be disaster settings for Chelsea. The least carefree comment I've ever seen. Exactly. Exactly. And there are plenty of them. Right. Let's say Calafiori, 2 fouls. Marino, 2 fouls. Who else? And then Fofana. Fofana, where are you, bro? Fofana to be fouled. Chalobah to be fouled. Cucurella, 2 fouls. On Saka. And, yeah, should we put a couple of shots in there? Shots and shots. Who's going to have the shots today? We've got Martinelli, Eze, Stephen. We'll do Stephen, Eze, Martinelli, Marino, Saka, Marino, and Martinelli. I'll put Marino in there as well. Go on, go on, Mikel. Go on, Mikel. Wow, 34-1. Incredible. Anything else should we put on? That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, great. We're locked in. Beautiful. Minor. The game is on Sky Sports. If you're in the UK, we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff and ready. Who's this guy? He's got Marino, 2 fouls. Saka, shot on target. Oh, it was a bad bet. Okay. I just think it could get physical out there today. Noni getting a goal off the bench. Who's he going to be coming on for? Martinelli. Right. Yeah, I hear you. Saka. Cucurella. How many times is Mark Cucurella going to foul Bukayo Saka? How many times? Got to be, has to be 2 or 3, doesn't it? Strong bench. Let's have a look at those benches. Jorgensen, Achimpong, Toshin Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo is with Benoit Badiashile, Andre Santos. Cole Palmer on the bench. Oh dear. Jamie Gittins, Garnacho, and Liam Delap. Yeah, I actually think it's an in-play thing. Chelsea, when they bring people on, could be dangerous. God, that bench is stacked. Arsenal's bench, Arrizabalaga. Kepa, with Lewis Skelly, Ben White, Martin Odegaard, Christian Nurgle, Ethan Wanieri, Noni Madukes, Victor Gyökeres, and Gabriel Jesus. Okay, stacked benches on both sides. This is bound to be an unbelievable one. Are you ready? Let's just have a look, bro. 3 minutes till kickoff. Okay. Caicedo, Zubimendi, and Lover? Right. Are we ready? Chelsea have the most yellow cards per season the last 3 seasons. Wow. There are going to be fouls galore today, aren't there? Wonder what the referee's like. Should we have a look at the ref? Referee for this game is Anthony Taylor, who averages 3.7 for Anthony Taylor. Oh dear. Now let me just check something. If I go back to that match and that guy is the referee, I'm going to be fuming. 2021. Paul Tierney. Okay, wow, there were so many cards in that game as well. Anthony Taylor, though, averaging 3.7, nearly 4 yellow cards a game. Are we ready? Are we... I mean... Right, let me get the timer ready. Okay. Okay, boys, here we go. We've got the Here We Go from Here We Go Town. It is Arsenal against Chelsea. Chelsea hosting the league leaders, your boys, the Ars. Yeah, Koigi. Let's get Koigi. Are we ready? I've got a cheeky 0-0 on. No, we don't want that. For entertainment purposes alone, we want goals and action. Action galore. Right, it's Declan Rice against Caicedo. It is Arsenal Football Club against Chelsea. Live and exclusive. Are we underway? We are underway and we are on time. We haven't... Oh, we have drama already. Action and drama already from kickoff. Bodies are a-flying. Arsenal playing from left to right in their home red and white strip. Chelsea blued off the Blues of West London. What do we think about this Premier League ball? I'm not actually sold on it. That's Cucurella. Forces a mistake from Saka and it is out for a goal kick. Okay, here we go, boys. We've got the Here We Go from Here We Go Town. It's all systems go. Can Arsenal stretch their lead at the top of the table? Is Mikel Arteta, what's his record like against Maresca? Mikel. Teddy, how do I actually see that? Oh, let me look on my phone. All right, the lineups are there for you, should you need them. Let's have a look. Maresca against Teta is one for the ages. Right, head to head, Mikel Arteta is undefeated against Enzo Maresca. Played 2, 1-1, drawn 1. And in the last 10 matches, Arsenal have won 6, drawn 2 and lost 2. So let's have a look at what the bookies are saying. Arsenal are very slight favourites. Very, very slight. And I mean, essentially, it's pretty much the same. 2.5 to 3. So, big game. Here we go. I'm actually a little bit nervous about this. I think this is one of the biggest tests. You know, this team are capable of beating anybody, including Arsenal. So, without Gabriel and Saliba, how are we going to fare? Mosquera brings it up the pitch nicely. And the first foul of the day from Mark Cucurella on Bukayo Saka. Yeah? Mark Cucurella on Saka. Anthony Taylor is having a word with Reece James to tell his Spanish left back to calm down. That is probably, in another world, that's a great tackle. He does, however, take his man out in, you know, acrobatic fashion. Saka goes down. Don't know how much as a result of the challenge that was, all momentum just carrying him, but it looked worse, I think, than it was. Good tackle, which is ended up in an Arsenal free kick. Cucurella on Saka. It's his Saka on the ball now to take Cucurella on. He's got Pedro Neto to deal with as well, and he has won Arsenal a corner. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's very confused about how he hasn't won Arsenal a corner there. Apparently it's come off Saka. It is a goal kick. 3 minutes in, 0-0. Pressure is on Chelsea. They have to prove that they can compete, says Tunja. Oh, Tunji, Arsenal. How we doing, Tunji? Love to your mother. Where are you watching from, Tunj? Tunji, let me know where you're watching from. Where are we watching from today? Let's just see where we are in the world. I need countries, cities. Yeah, countries and cities. Towns will do as well. Villages will be accepted. Islands. Yeah. Are we international? Are we locally based? Where are we? Chelsea on the ball. And walking it up with Reece James at the back. Caicedo under pressure from Declan Rice. And that again, in another world, could be a great tackle from Declan Rice. Did get the ball. However, it is a foul on Caicedo. Mikel Merino and Caicedo both having some sort of discussion with the referee right now. Could be, well, it's a talking to for Mikel Merino. Not sure. Oh, right. He's tried to keep the ball and then he's gone down in theatrical fashion, we could say. Yeah, it's a tentative start, this one. Both sides physical. Arsenal not holding back in the challenge. Chelsea as well. And there is another. Oh, there's a foul here for Zubimendi. He'd be lucky not to get a yellow card here already, you know. Reece James cleaned out. I'll tell you what, Zubimendi is carded already. We're in. We're in. Zubimendi yellow card. We're alive. Oh my God, it's crazy. That is one of the most predictable. It's really dangerous, that. And I've got to say this, right? I like Zubimendi, but I don't think he's quite reached yet, anyway, the levels in which I expected him to. You know, he keeps things going nicely, but there is that bit of a liability in him as well. He doesn't really excel, to me, in too many ways. Good, fairly good or good across the board. Very good across the board, but it's a huge mistake that could be costly for Arsenal. Could be costly. 5 minutes in, first booking of the day. We did say that we're going to be lively moments. Right, we are watching from. We've got countries, we've got places. We are in Belfast. Belfast. I've never been. Tennessee, never been. Trinidad, never been. I'm ready to go to all these places, though. Beautiful. Morocco, I have been. Yeah? I've been to Fez. Here's Stephen. Stephen against Calafiori. Calafiori wins the battle. The duel won by the Italian international. Loose touch from Nkapie. Nervy start here from Arsenal. Booting it clear with David Raya's connection, not great, and Chelsea get the ball straight back. Good start really from Chelsea. Malta, I have been. Switzerland, I have been. Glasgow, never been to Scotland, I'm ashamed to say. You know, as proud as I am of my English heritage, as proud as I am of being a Brit, I have never been to Scotland. I've been to Ireland, Wales, but just it's quite far up north. I'd like to go though. I wouldn't mind a little castle or a little Scottish island. I've heard they're gettable. You know, they're gettable. Maybe the most gettable of islands worldwide, just because of the temperature. But Montreal, never been, but I've been close. Been to Vancouver, Miami, Florida. I've been. Sao Paulo. I've been. Watford. I've been. Yeah, we're well travelled. Reading, I think I've been through, but I don't think I've ever stopped off in Reading. We may do one day soon. I do actually know someone there now, so we'll see. How are you streaming and playing left back? Come on, versatility. Caicedo, foul on Timber. First foul for Caicedo. I'm sort of expecting him to get a yellow card as well, really. These are the yellows. Cucurella, Caicedo, Calafiori, Merino, Enzo, the Timber. There's a lot of potentials here. Hopefully we can just keep it together, because it's a feisty affair so far. 8 minutes in, 0-0. No chances for either side, but we are in the trenches. Newlyn. That sounds up north or in Wales. So, never been there. Pastiland. Oh, Cornwall. I've been to Rock. Yeah. Love to see it. Rock in the building. Is that what you're talking about? Passed it on. Watching from the mighty 8th tier, Sittingbourne. Right, I don't know where that is actually, so I can't say I've been there. Ottawa, never been. Madrid, been. Texas, been. Well, you can say you've been to Texas, but where have you been? Do you know what I mean? I've been to Houston. Torres Novas. That's probably not how you say it. Portugal. I've been to Portugal, but not there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Swansea, mate, your team are letting me down. Your team are letting me down in the last 5 minutes. I'm looking for you. Yeah, I see Swansea scorelines and I'm looking out for you. But you got to be able to hold on at least. Gusto picking the ball up after a poor pass from Marino. It's Reece James in the middle of the park with Enzo knocking it back to Caicedo. Little triangle in midfield for Chelsea here. And Fofana keeping things calm with Chalobah at the back. So 10 minutes in, Chelsea knocking it around nicely at the back. Haven't showed us anything going forward as of yet. But it's a tight one. It's clearly a tight one. You just feel that a goal here, an early goal at least, and the floodgates really could open. Calafiori brings it inside for Eze, and we are walking it back to Mosquera. Declan Rice will bring it forward. Oh, poor touch, and he just about lunges far enough to clip the ball to Calafiori, who gives it back. 10 minutes in, 0-0. Stockholm. Never been, but would love to go. Sittingbourne is in Kent. Oh, right, cool. I've been to Kent. Oh, that's a Cucurella foul, and that should be a Cucurella yellow card. Bring out the cards, ref. Yes, it is indeed. Bang. Wow. Wowzers. Cards everywhere. Saka to be fouled. Cucurella on Saka. That's the second foul. Oh, have we gone overboard by doing 3? That is sensational start, though, from Bukayo Saka. He's really turned his man. Good use of the... I mean, it's a lunge from behind from Cucurella, and it honestly could be a red. Fuming. On the sidelines, fuming is Mikel Arteta. Arms flailing all about the place. That is Marc Cucurella's 3rd yellow card this season. And that is Zubimendi and Cucurella booked already. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see a red card in this game. Chalobah is going to clear. First cross into the box from Nkapie there. Eze at the top of the box. Ball drops at his feet and he lays in for Saka. Saka shot on target. Great save from Sanchez with his left foot. We have come alive here. And, oh, Saka being fouled. It's actually Mosquera. Mosquera's going to be booked here as well. Late challenge. Dragged his man back on the break. Dangerous break as well. So referees clearly thought that there was an opportunity for Chelsea there. Mosquera with the foul on João Pedro. And the fouls continue to fly in here. Mosquera, oh God, that is an ugly challenge, I tell you. Clumsy. The long throw from Calafiori caused problems, though. It fell to Eze at the top of the box. He laid it out to Saka, who was just about... He looked offside to me. I think they've played on. They have played on. Saka is onside. Shot on target with the right foot. Low driven with the right. It's a decent effort from Bukayo Saka, and the first shot on target of this game. Zubimendi will pick it up. In the box is Mikel Merino. Oh, he's offside. Oh, good Lord. All right, chances galore. This isn't going to... I don't think all 22 men stay on the pitch. It looks crazy. It's chaotic. Challenges are flying in. We've seen 2 yellows or 3 yellows already. Oh, it's Declan Rice that was offside. That is a great opportunity for Arsenal as well. It's actually quite an open game as well. I know that we haven't had many chances, but there is space opening up for both sides. Cucurella, such a little rat, sitting by the fire and fouling Saka at the same time. Versatility, yeah? My FPL team is in the mud. Saka, save me. How are your FPL teams doing? Are you in the fraud league? And what position are you? Let me know. If we've got any top teners in the building, we'll have a look at your squads. Oh, more. Oh, it's an advantage. Ref has played an advantage there. And I tell you what, there are more cards coming, lads. There are more cards coming. The challenges are crazy. They're leaving legs in late. They're going in studs high. You know, there are elbows being thrown. Dons are getting taken out from behind. 15 minutes in, 0-0. Zubimendi gets there ahead of Cucurella. Saka tried to play it in towards Martinelli. It's been blocked. It's Timber against Pedro Neto. Timber dropping a shoulder to try and turn his man. Nkapie does well. Rice slays it out to Calafiori. Arsenal trying to keep the tempo high, but they've played themselves into trouble here as Marino gives it to Enzo Fernandez. It's Steven. Steven squaring it for Pedro Neto, who's gone round Rice. Oh, it's an unbelievable sliding challenge from Declan Rice to win the ball back. What a great recovery, because he looked like he'd been turned all ends up there by Pedro Neto. Oh, Nkapie, that is beautiful. What's that? Who was that? Oh, that was Calafiori. Did you see the turn from Calafiori? Eze loses out to Caicedo. Good strength from the Ecuadorian. He is Ecuadorian, isn't he? Let me just have a look at that. It's Ecuador against Ecuador. I just clocked. We've got Ecuador and Ecuador crime potential. Yeah, Ecuador and Ecuador crime. Nkapie against Caicedo today. The battle of the 2 biggest Ecuadorian stars in the game. In fact, they do have a striker. He's quite old, but I can't remember who he is. What's his name? He's also a big name. I don't think he plays in the Prem anymore. What's his name? Anyone? Top 10. He will be one of their best ever, I think. Enner Valencia, well played. Well played, that man. Who is that man? Bring him up. Bring him up. Yeah? Ugo. What a guy. Okay. Fofana, unbelievable header. Climbs over... Wait, is that Calafiori? Calafiori is up front. What? Oh my God. Calafiori's up front. He's getting back into left back now as Enzo picks it up on the halfway line. Turns, looking for support. He's got Fofana, who could play it out wide, but decides to go square to Chalobah. Now, if you start here from both sides, you just don't want to be the first one to make that mistake, really. Better to take your man out. And that is what we've seen so far. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, Steven taking on Calafiori. Nicks it past him and gives it to Gusto. Gusto's first time cross will fall to the feet of Santos. It's Steven. It's Steven. Right-footed shot on the half volley. It's fallen to him nicely. The deflection off of, I think, Nkapie. It's great play from João Pedro and Steven, really. Look at that. Knocks it past for João Pedro to get the cross in. It falls to Steven. He's got to do better there. Really, Nkapie has got away with one. And even though Arsenal are flying in, throwing bodies at their men to try and get something on that. Oh, I'll tell you what, that Rice challenge was unbelievable. It's a good chance for Estevao. Yeah, Stevie Boy Wonder is a danger man. He's had, I think he's had 2 shots already. It might be just one, actually. Let's just check. He's had one. It was high and it was not handsome. Rondon is actually, he's Venezuelan. So, no. Who's that? You're on Fraud Watch. Albert, you're on Fraud Watch. Come on, mate. Solomon Rondon. Is he Venezuelan? I'm saying Venezuelan, not Ecuadorian. Yeah. Malo Gusto brings it over the halfway line. He's got Stephen in support. It's Estevao against Calafiori. It's Stephen. Stephen from range. High. There's your two shots. Calafiori sees him off, brings him inside, or shows him inside, which to me, you know, surely you're doing the opposite there. He's left him as well. Takes a space into touch. Stephen, head down into the ground and drills his shot high and wide. 20 minutes gone. Don't forget Munoz at Palace. That's true. That is true. They're a good side. They are a good side. I'm pretty sure they've qualified. In fact, I think they qualified quite well as well. Calafiori brings it over the halfway line for Arsenal. He's got men ahead. On the left-hand side is Martinelli, who's going to turn. He's got Gusto in front of him. Gives it back to Calafiori. It's Marino, top of the box. And the through ball is blocked by Wesley Fofana. You read it well. And Chelsea are going to get a free kick here. No, they're not. They wanted a free kick for a handball. I think it came off his face, but we play on. 20 minutes on the clock then. Hincapié squaring it to Mosquera. The two of them with a big ask today on their hands. Chelsea are looking dangerous, but here is the Arsenal. Square ball from Saka is poor. Zubimendi will pick up the pieces and boot it out for a throw-in. Calafiori couldn't stop that. Yeah, nervy stuff, really. Haven't really seen Eze get into the game yet. Haven't been able to get him on the ball enough. And it is Calafiori goes where he wants. Rondon is for sure Venezuelan. Marino needs to lock in. Keeper's having an easy game so far. Yeah, one save from Sanchez and the Saka shot, right-footed. The weak foot, not quite, it's not quite top level. Oh, we're playing on through a lot of fouls here. And Anthony Taylor is letting that go. Zubimendi on Enzo, the two of them getting into it. Huge battle that's going to be in the World Cup. Spain against Argentina. And a ball over the top here for Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez in the box. Great challenge from Jurrien Timber. Unbelievably last-ditch recovery from the Dutchman. Wow. That looked to be falling from the heavens perfectly for Enzo to smash into the top corner. And as he started to see his name in lights, there appeared Jurrien out of nowhere. It looks like he might have hurt himself, but Arsenal getting away with it again. And we're living on the edge here, I would say. I would say Chelsea looking the better of the two sides right now. Can Arsenal keep it together? A clean sheet here, for me, would be an absolute miracle. Cucurella very close to actually winning me some money there. One foul on Saka in the next 70 minutes. I don't know if you're capable of not doing that. I don't know. Like 70 minutes. The longer Saka stays on, I think the more likely that is. Mosquera will clear, or attempt to. It's come off João Pedro. And what? And that is somehow a Chelsea throw-in. We'll have to have another look at that, especially if they score from this. Pedro Neto on the left-hand side. What are we thinking so far? How are we feeling? Timber, damn, he's good. Loving the midfield battle. Caicedo and Endo are class. We need Yok on. Marino, don't look at it. Guy's probably knackered. Calafiori plays football like that one Rouge guy who didn't get to choose his position on pro clubs. Calafiori is Bellerin 2.0. That is harsh. Here is João Pedro. Stephen to take on Calafiori. Stephen with the through ball, which got too much on it for Malo Gusto, and they know there was a chance there, but you can see on their faces they are confident going forward against this Arsenal side. Just confident in general going forward. Enzo, the touch to bring it down, and oh, what a challenge that is, man. That's an unbelievable tackle by Jurrien Timber. Look how good he is. I'm not being funny. He might be the best right back in the league. He is. He's not even actually a right back. I think he's actually a centre back. He's definitely capable of playing left back as well. Malagusto in the box is Steven. Steven to take on Hincapié. Steven cuts in, dinks it into the hands of David Raya, who will be very thankful because there was a chance there. I think that is going to be a free kick. Could be a João Pedro or an Enzo free kick there. I think it's Enzo Fernandez with a free kick. A foul on David Raya as he tried to escape. There is a foul there been noted. I don't know who's done it. Cole Palmer on the bench waiting eagerly to get back involved in the action. Apparently he broke his toe at home, which is easily done. Timber, header in towards Saka. It's going to fall to Martinelli. He was giving chase, but Correa does well to see that one out for a goal kick. 25th minute, 0-0. Right, no update on there. The free kick won by David Raya. It hasn't confirmed that it was actually Enzo, but 3 yellow cards confirmed. Timber is the best right back in the universe. Saliba is injured. He is injured. This is the first game in living memory that both Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba are not involved. I don't know the stats. Maybe ever. I can't remember. When was the last time we didn't have either of them available? Eze taken out by Caicedo. That is a foul. Caicedo is a soft one as well, but chasing him down and barging him over. Eze, again, just not really in the game as of yet. Let's have a look at these player ratings, shall we? It's a foul by... Oh, they're saying João Pedro foul. Foul by Caicedo as well. Arsenal not even being given ratings. That's worrying. Eze on a 6.5. We could all do better. Not one green on the pitch so far. That is going to be a foul by Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino foul on Caicedo. And Anthony Taylor keeping his cards in his pocket for the time being. I think 3.5 is good going. All right, free kick to be taken by Chalobah. And Chelsea will go from the back with Sanchez booting it to Calafiori's head and Declan Rice picking it up on the halfway line. Marauding run backwards, finding Mosquera, and all the way back with David Raya. Our striker is playing in midfield, says Jeffrey. Yes, indeed. And our left back is currently playing right wing, chasing his man down. Calafiori, yellow card. Bop! Yeah, that's what the fuck. Too easy. Too fucking easy, man. Calafiori, yellow card. Cucurella, yellow card. Locked, yeah? So predictable. Calafiori, like I said, he's all over the place. He goes where he wants, and I get that there is some benefit to that freedom, but also, you know, he was chasing a lost cause there and he didn't need to be. Calafiori, 4th yellow card this season. And that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. All right. Next up, we have 27th minute free kick from the Chelsea. Neto to take this left in-swinging free kick. It's headed away by Mosquera, only as far as João Pedro. João Pedro will take on Calafiori, freshly booked. No risks can really be taken. João Pedro having a go at him as well, and it's a good tackle by Calafiori. He's poked it away off of João Pedro, and that will be a goal kick. Well played. How the hell is Caicedo not booked yet? Let's just have a look at the statisticals. Caicedo, defence. Only the one foul. That could be the reason why. Right, long ball, and Sanchez coming out and taking that one on the volley. He's out for a throw. Lads, I just got to check the door. Hold on a second. I think that might have been the doorbell. Right, false alarm. What was that? What's happened? Right, we've got a throw in for the Chelsea. Commentary. Calafiori yellow card, apparently the last thing to happen. Okay, nothing's really happened. Okay, we didn't miss anything. Timber on the ball, laying it back to David Raya. Half an hour on the clock. Well, we're into the 30th minute at least. An hour of this to go, and João Pedro against Nkapie. It's Nkapie who's lost out. Nkapie has fallen, and good recovery from Arsenal. We've got bodies back, and needed to get bodies back because Nkapie had a nightmare there against João Pedro, and the Brazilian was in, and that's a dive. That is a dive. Enzo Fernandez going down under the challenge of Jurien Timber. No doing, says the referee. No foul given. But this is nervy. Where are we? Are we locked? 15 minutes in. Can we shock the world? Again, honestly, I think they are probably favourites at this stage. It's level. It's level pegging. It's exactly level. So, the worst in the world. English refs are the worst in the world. English refs are questionable at best, I would say. However, Nkapie risking it all, coming off second best, and it's a good recovery by Calafiori before João Pedro his through ball was intercepted. Where is this goal coming from? Where are we? I mean, if we can win this, it really does put us into pole position. Such a good advantage. Calafiori with a great strong challenge for Arsenal. Wins the ball back high up the pitch. And that's a foul by Cucurella on Saka, but it isn't given. Chelsea will play on. Malo Gusto bringing it forward. He's got Steven out wide. Nkapie against Steven. It's Steven. Steven cutting in and finding Enzo with the shot on target. Good save from David Raya. Good break from Chelsea. Quick in the transition and getting their shots off. Enzo Fernandez, his first effort on target of the day. Set up by Steven, unselfishly cuts in and lays it off to the Argentine on the edge of the box. Not a good connection. I mean, it's not a bad connection. It's just straight down the middle. Either side, and that is a problem. But that is Chelsea's first shot on target of the game. First time that David Raya has been called into action. Arsenal have only had the one shot in the game, and that was Saka's effort on target earlier. João Pedro, top of the box, is pushed over, but the referee says play on, and Timber will bring it forward for the Ars with Bukayo Saka. Brought down by Cucurella. Pop! Yeah? Pop! That's got to be a red. Second yellow. Surely that's the third foul. He's just won me some more money. That's amazing. 3 fouls by Cucurella on Saka. That was 13-1. That's crazy. Cucurella. I want to see a red, ref. This could be huge. This could be huge. Reece James is talking to Saka. Cucurella has backed off now. He's already on a yellow. That is a yellow. That's a yellow card challenge, ref. Decision pending. He's got away with it. I think he's got away with it. Cucurella gets away with it. Oh, good Lord. Just check. Is that 3 fouls by Cucurella? That's insane. We're not even at we're at the half an hour point. Eze lays it out to Martinelli inside for Calafiori, who's actually moved into the striker position. Calafiori is we got 2 bodies down. Marino and Caicedo, both in a lot of pain. And I tell you what, the referee looked like he was reaching for his pocket there. Is Caicedo about to be booked? He's down and he looks hurt. They both look in agony. Caicedo and Marino both down. Is this off the ball? Oh, I just got a replay and missed it. That's a yellow, it's a red! That's got to be a red! Has to be a red card. Caicedo, that has to be a red, ref! Ref, that's got to be a fucking red card. That's got to be a red card! Mikel Arteta is going to have to make changes here. He's having a meeting on the sidelines with Eze, Nkapie, Zubimendi, Mosquera and David Raya. He's talking to Eze. He's talking specifically to Eze. Caicedo's still down on the ground and he has come off worse with this challenge, even though he's gone studs up on Marino's ankle. This has to be a card. The referee is standing over his body as well. It's looking very ominous. If Caicedo gets booked, lads... Caicedo, ref, do not let me down. Referee, do not let me down. Go to your boy, pull your card out. Get your hand in your pocket right now, you big bald fraud. Reach in, pull that yellow baby out. Your finger is itching. I know that's itching. Just reach in, it's right there. You want to pull your card out. Pull that card out. He's going to look at you and you're going to pull the card out, aren't you? You're going to do it? Pull him over and have a word with him. He needs a card. He needs a talking to. He needs a red, mate. He needs a red. It's a yellow card! Oh, it should be a red. It should be a red. That's a joke. That is a joke. Caicedo yellow card. Bang. Yeah? Bang. Mate, I'm telling you, if the... It's locking in season. Yeah? Okay, we're going to VAR because it's going to be a red. That's a red. That is a red. That is a red card. Wowzers. Wowzers. That's got to be a red, surely. They're showing the VAR now. Referee being called over to the screen. He's looking at the replay, checking possible red card for serious foul play. It's a red card. It's so late, it has to be a red. Cucurella, 3 fouls on Saka. Calafiori and Cucurella booked. Crazy. He's going to give a red. He's looked at the VAR. He's looked at the VAR. He's come over. The referee, Anthony Taylor, has decided that Moises Caicedo has raised his foot into a dangerous position and he is given a red card. It's huge. It's huge. Caicedo's gone and Arsenal have a man advantage for the last 60 minutes of this game. Moises Caicedo gone. He has seen the red after the VAR called over the referee to have a look. And having reviewed the decision he's made, he has overturned the yellow and Moises Caicedo walks, well, hobbles actually, over to the sidelines. And Enzo Maresca has now got it all to do tactically. He will surely have to make a couple of changes. Having a word with Reece James and just informing him about what he's just done. But that is huge for Arsenal Football Club. Mikel Merino, I don't think he's even given the free kick for that. That's the thing. There isn't a foul there. How he's played the advantage after that, I don't know. Let's just check. Yeah, he played the advantage. Unbelievable. Arsenal Football Club have got themselves a throw-in here. Is it a throw-in? It's Declan Rice to take it. A long throw to be taken by Decky. Yeah? Dex. What are we calling him? Declan. Long throw is poor. No grip on that ball. It's looking slippery out there. 5 minutes left before the break. Londoners red, and so is Caicedo. We are surely favourites now. Timber will bring this forward, and out wide is Saka. Bukayo Sacks. Go on, son. Drops in, and cross is cleared by Cucurella. First man not beaten. Declan Rice heads it into the danger zone, and that is going to be an Nketiah foul on Trevor Chalobah, and it's a yellow card. Can you believe this, bro? It's an Nketiah yellow card. He's gone up for the jump to make the header, and he's elbowed Chalobah in the eye or in the jaw. And Chalobah, I mean, is he over egging it? I don't know. He looks like he's in agony as well, but first yellow card for Nketiah this season. He's not overly impressed about that, but he was basically jumping, he is saying. He's explaining to João Pedro that he was jumping and his elbow was in a natural position. However, that is a card for Nketiah. Chalo going down like he's been assassinated. Caicedo sent off in their cup final. Better than Rice. Big day for those two. Huge day. Huge day for this football club. Where are we? Beautiful. Mate, can we get the game going again? What's going on? Clock is ticking on Maresca's chance. Chalobah's still down. He has got a swelling right under the eye. I tell you what, it looks like a golf ball. That is a big swelling on his eye. And Chelsea players are they're trying to grass Nketiah up. In fact, is the referee being called over to the... No, he's not. He's not. Reece James really trying to put pressure on the referee here. I mean, I know we've seen about 5 yellow cards already and a red. I think there could be more. 4 yellows. We've got 5 yellows and a red. 6 yellows, but yeah, crazy. Right, Chalobah is up on his feet, but I don't know if he's going to be able to play. He has a massive swelling on his eye, just under his eye, as if he's taken an elbow to the face, essentially. I don't think it was malicious. It's just that Nketiah isn't that tall. Let me know your thoughts anyway. How are we doing? Trevor Chalobah. Oh, Trevor Chalobah to be fouled. Oh my God. Oh, what a game this has turned out to be. Incredible. Mosquera will take this free kick. There may have been an offside there. I'm not actually sure what's just happened there. Play did stop. Mikel Merino winning a free kick. Not sure off of who. Arsenal back in possession with surely quite a lot of injury time now, you would think. What with the stoppages that we've had, the VARs, the multiple yellow cards, free kicks galore. How many fouls has each team done? 6 fouls each. Cucurella against Saka, It's a great battle. Ball from Saka is brilliant. Into Timber, and brilliant defending by Chalobah as well to nick it away from the Dutchman. It's going to be Saka to take this corner. Right. Okay, lads. Lock Ineos. Yeah, lock in. Big chance for Arsenal. Here we go. This is where we thrive, isn't it? Corners. Set pieces. We actually don't have the most set pieces scored this season. That's incredible. Manchester United have equalled Arsenal's tally of 10. 30 seconds left on the clock of normal time. Here is the corner from Saka. Julian Timber trying to get to the goalkeeper. That is a foul by Reece James, surely. Referee has played on. Wait, what is going on? So that's the new tactic. Timber's tactic is usually to distract or interfere with the goalkeeper. Reece James tackling Timber is the new tactic. That's how you stop Arsenal. Tackle Timber, and your goalkeeper is able to come and collect the ball, as Sanchez was just then. Reece James on the ball now, inside the Arsenal half with Pedro Neto. Malo Gusto, 1 touch, 1-2, but Declan Rice is there, and brilliant challenge to win back possession for the Arsenal, with Eze bringing it over the halfway line with pace, and a great through ball into Martinelli, who lays it on for Rice. It's Martinelli, and it's a great save by Sanchez. I tell you what, that's Arsenal's best chance of the game. Great move. Open play moves from Arsenal, sensational stuff. As Eze laid it through to Martinelli. 1-2 with Declan Rice. Good low-driven shot from Martinelli. Not quite the power that he wanted, but I tell you what, it's a great save from Sanchez to get down to his right, that low, and get enough of a hand on it. Reece James, pile driver of a shot, which is blocked, but falls to Malo Gusto at the top of the box. It's action non-stop. With 5 minutes, only 5 minutes of added time, the referee saying that is... I don't know about that personally. 5 minutes doesn't seem enough for 5 yellow cards and a red with a VAR. All right, ball over the top looking for Steven. Is not going to get there because Calafiori is doing the Lord's work. Fafana will pick up this second ball and lay it back to Sanchez. Where are we? Zubimendi brings it forward. Marino looking for the run of Martinelli, but it's well covered by Cucurella. Only as far as Timber. Poor touch. Lets it get away from him. And second balls to be won all over the place, but Arsenal doing the better job and have the ball on the halfway line with Calafiori into Eze. Eze going backwards and being pulled back as well by Steven, but referee does give the advantage. It's Zubimendi into Calafiori. Calafiori first time cross is blocked, and that will be an Arsenal corner. Great save from Sanchez to stop Martinelli. Looked inevitable, that. But Arsenal knocking on the door now with this. What is this? I'm going to say third corner of the day. Second corner. With our second corner, this time to be taken by Declan Rice from the left-hand side. Can Timber get past Reece James? That is clearly the objective here. Reece James has got one job, and that is to stop Timber. And there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on in the box, and everyone was occupied, and the goalkeeper had free rein to be able to punch that clear, and he's found Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has brought it up to the halfway line, watched by Eze and Rice. Reece James in space, brings it over the D. Dinks it out, left-footed, great pass to Pedro Neto. Chance for Chelsea here to whip one in. Pedro Neto does do that, and the cross is dangerous and cleared only as far as Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto cross to the back post where nobody waits, and it's Saka. He should be able to clear up against Cucurella. He's got his work cut out here. Cucurella got to be careful, already on a yellow. Saka uses his strength brilliantly, and Arsenal can go back to David Raya, who will eventually clear. Ball over the top for Calafiori. He's got a little bit too much dink on it, and goes out for a throw-in, quickly taken by Chelsea. 2 minutes left, no, 1 minute left of the allotted injury time minutes, with Chalobah bringing it forward. He's found Reece James. Enzo in space, taken out by Julian Timber. Cynical-ish challenge, definitely physical from behind, but no more than a free kick. Reece James shoving Mikel Merino. Got to be careful. Been strutting around like he owns the gaff. I mean, he essentially does, but I mean, it's his turf, isn't it? But free kick to be taken by Trevor Chalobah. Where's his brother these days? His brother playing... I know he went to Italy for a bit, but I can't remember where he is now. João Pedro in the box. Good control against Mosquera and Timber. Does well to hold the ball up. Enzo Fernandez will try and get his way around Mosquera. Good physical shown by Enzo. Stands him up though, Mosquera. And they are stuck in the corner for the time being. Enzo trying to weave his way out of there. But what is that? He's given away the free kick, I think. Mosquera has gone down theatrically, to say the least. And that could be the half-time whistle. I mean, he's clipped him, hasn't he? His hands are flailing, flapping, and he's hit him in the mouth. Mosquera goes down. And play... Is that half-time? Play is stopped. It is half-time. Eventful half, to say the very least, I tell thee. Big save from Sanchez from Martinelli's shot, because best chance of the half, really, for Arsenal, I think, that one. Great move on the break, 1-2 between Martinelli and Declan Rice was brilliant. The first time shot from the Brazilian was low driven. Good strong hand from Sanchez to stop it. Mosquera and Nkapie do keep the clean sheet, but Chelsea down to 10 men, and you get the feeling that this one, it's not going to end 0-0. Someone did have a cheeky 0-0 in here, though. They did say cheeky something on 0-0. Where are we then? Are we enjoying it? It's definitely been chaotic, to say the least. Taylor is destroying the game as usual. PGMOL and the officials are shite, says Thomas Gibney. Better than Rice doesn't mean he can't be sent off, you muppets. Carefree, how are you feeling about your side's fortunes so far? 0-0, but down to 10 men. And with, from what I can remember, 1 or 2 clear-cut opportunities that you really could have done better from. 1 big chance in the game, they are saying. Wow, incredible. Does that ring true? 1 big chance? Martinelli, is that a big chance? I don't know. I don't know. If that's a big chance missed, I think that's harsh, because I think he was outside the box when he takes the shot. Let's have a look at the statisticals. We have got... Stop that clock as well. 54% possession for Arsenal. That will have changed over the last 10-15 minutes, I guess, with the man advantage. Maybe not even 10 minutes, but... Expected goals actually has Chelsea ahead, 0.31 to 0.25. Does that mean anything? Questionable. Big chances for Arsenal, though. The only one going to the Gunners. We've got 5 shots for Chelsea and 2 for Arsenal in the whole game. 2 shots on target, though. 1 from Saka, 1 from Martinelli. Mikel Merino. How are we doing? How are we doing? He's, it's not looking great, that, is it? Eze. He did create that big chance. That through ball, was it this one? I feel like it was sort of like that. It could be that one there. Through ball really started the move. It might have been that one, actually, to start the move with Rice and Martinelli. So that was a nice little moment for Eze there. Right, wow, yellow cards everywhere. My God, look at this. Calafiori, Nkapie, Mosquera, Zubimendi. 4 Arsenal players booked in the first half. Insane. Cucurella and Caicedo, of course, with that red card after the VAR overturned the yellow initially given. Oh, no. Yes, they did. Right. How many corners have we had? We've only had 2 corners. That is quite disappointing. Let's just have a look. Beautiful. Are we enjoying it anyway? Are we enjoying it? It's nervy, I tell you. It is nervy. Where are we? Right. They've been trying dirty crap all game. I think both sides have, to be fair. It's physical. It really is. Arsenal are very physical anyway. We're not afraid of managing a game with fouls. I think that's clear to see. If you look at the stats, we're up there in terms of, you know, fouls conceded. Caicedo isn't better than Rice. That's the problem. This game is terrible. Let's be honest. Where's any real quality? Says Angel Felix. Caicedo isn't part. What? Rice has 1 yellow card all season because he doesn't do brain dead stuff like that. Good point. Trump got shot in the ear and didn't act like Chalobah. To be fair, that was a big blow he took. He did have a lump on his face. I wonder if we can get a picture. We've got a picture of Moises Caicedo, that's for sure. Receiving his marching orders. I wonder if we can find a Chalobah picture. Yeah, look, there we go. Can you see that? That is a big lump, man. That's the type of lump a boxer gets or a UFC guy gets when you get, you know, elbowed in the head. He took one for the team. Sensational. That is sensational. It's a coming together. Yeah, I think you have to give it as a foul. And I think the yellow is maybe a bit harsh, but I can understand it as well. And Capia doesn't fill me with confidence. I think he's better at left back personally, but we will see. We will see. He's in the thick of it today. We've really thrown them in the deep end with him and Mosquera. We need some changes because someone's getting sent off. That Sanchez save was impressive. I tell thee, the way that he got down that fast. I haven't been this vexed at a match in a while. How are we doing, TT? TTA. We need press-resistant players like Victor and Odegaard. I'm really loving this Arsenal team. Tough and aggressive, but we can also play when necessary. I know, it's great. It is great. I still think we're underrated. Imagine we've got Martin Odegaard, Gyökeres, Jesus Havertz, Gabriel, Saliba, and probably someone else I can't think of, all out. Most of those people, they're in at least in the conversation to start every game for most clubs in the Prem. So it is exciting, and it means that we are finally, after all these years, in a position where you can confidently say we have a backbone. You can't be accused of not being up for the fight, the nitty gritty. You know, we can no longer be bullied. That much is clear. And then at the same time, we're versatile enough in so many ways to play on the break, free-flowing football when necessary, or, you know, when possible. Chalobah stuck his face out trying to ear a foul. He just got more than he bargained for. Stuck his face out. I think they're going for a header. I think that's harsh.
Are you free Palestine?
Right. We are so finely poised. Moises Caicedo, 38 minutes played, 4 recoveries, 3 duels won, and the red card, of course. But Chelsea still a threat with 10 men. That much is for sure. Anthony, let's see what Henry Winter's saying here quickly. Anthony Taylor getting grief from Chelsea fans, some boos as he walks off at the break, a few disgruntled Chelsea players nearby being shepherded away. England's football's most experienced referee was actually lenient initially on Caicedo, giving a yellow for a filthy challenge on Marino, then ruled a red card for serious foul play after a VAR review. Taylor's given 1 yellow to Chelsea and 4 yellows to Arsenal. The only real controversy, Chelsea angry the VAR didn't look at or recommend a review of Nkapie's high arm on Chalobah that cut the defender's face, punished with a yellow. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. We have been penalised more, but I think we are in danger. That's what I was just thinking. We are in danger of retribution from the manager trying to even things out. And I would say it is key that we get this goal before that happens. Nkapie, Mosquera, Zubimendi, Calafiori, all on yellows. Dangereux, dangereux. Right, so we can't be long away from the second half now. I'm ready. I am actually ready. Saliba is injured, yes. Where have you been? Oh, he doesn't have headphones on. Sorry, one second. I am locked in now. I've got the headphones in. What are we? Where are we? All right, 10 men. Look at that momentum graph, though. Oh, that is... It's looking a little bit fraudulent. We are 50-50, really, aren't we, basically? We have had good moments, and that red card could end up telling after not too long. Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah, Cucurella, Reece James. No Caicedo. How do they change with that? Okay, here we go.
Free Palestine, 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 free Pal.
Okay. Okay, love to your mother. Where are we? Okay, yes. K-pop, appreciate you. Where are we? We are ready. We are locked in. Focus, lads. Get focused. Yeah. These are the 90 minutes that will make, or it's 45 minutes even, that will make or break our season. Standings wise, we are currently looking at a 5-point lead over Manchester City as things stand. We can get this goal though, and that changes considerably. It puts Chelsea back down into 4th, and it would stretch our lead at the top to, what, 8 points? 7 points. 7 points, yeah. Much needed. Oh, okay. Changes are afoot. Miles Lewis Skelly is on. Miles Lewis Skells is on. I think he is he. Who is he coming on for? Is it Calafiori? Who is on a yellow, but I mean, I feel like every player we have is a walking yellow card right now. Right, Chelsea players are coming out. They are late. Kickoff should have already happened. They are delaying kickoff, and still, I don't think all their players are out. Maresca is there. They have taken off. They're taking somebody off. Miles Lewis Skelly comes on for Ricardo Calafiori in Arsenal's first change. Chelsea, though, looking like they're preparing Alejandro Garnacho for an entrance. Right, where are we? Let me get the clock ready. Right, lock in, lads. We are going to see Garnacho. He is brought on for Stephen. Estebao is done for the afternoon. Garnacho, dangerous customer on his day, scrappy as they come. And, well, what does he do? He loves to shoot, doesn't he? So danger man. On the break, he will be dangerous, but, you know, we're underway. 45 minutes to determine our destiny. Here we go, lads. Lock in. It is locking in season. And the first foul of, oh my God, João Pedro going down theatrically with Nkapie, the first to be penalised. We have been playing for 12 seconds and there's been a free kick. It's Nkapie on João Pedro. And I mean, it's very soft. It's extremely soft. There's no reason for you to be going down like that either, but Nkapie has clipped João Pedro with his head going for a header, reaching over his neck. And Mikel Arteta is holding his head in his hands right now. He is extremely stressed. He knows that this is finely poised, could go either way. And this one wrong move from any of his defenders especially, and we are really up against it. 10 men, we've got the man advantage with 10-man Chelsea. And João Pedro fuming at someone. Who is he fuming at? He's fuming at Nkapie. And this is all a game, lads. This is all a game. It's game management. There's no way that he's actually hurt. But they know that Nkapie is one of the players on a yellow card, and the referee only needs a little bit of encouragement to send him off. There's a cross in by Reece James, and the header by João Pedro is on target, and it's a great save by David Raya. A flying save by the Spanish goalkeeper to deny the Brazilian. João Pedro shot on target. I actually think that was going wide, but he did save it. We shall see whether Denise counts. Helter-skelter in the box. The ball is in the back of the net and the corner has been clipped in by Trevor Chalobah. Arsenal 1-0 down. Well, that came out of nowhere. That came down out of nowhere. Okay, right. Chat, what are we saying? Get them bottles out. Oh dear. Here we go. What's going on in the chat? What you're, mate, lock in. You're not even focused. Yeah? You're not focused. Is this where bottling the league begins? God, from a corner as well. Look at that. What are the, I mean, is this life? Is this life? Is this what life does to you, isn't it? Down to 10 men. You're famous for scoring from corners. Chelsea have the advantage. They have the lead after the break. First chance for them. Trevor Chalobah clipping in the whipped cross from, I think, Reece James. Arsenal 1 down. With it all to do, Lewis Skelly on the pitch and first touches of the ball for him. Wants it back off Nkapie. And he gets it. Moving into midfield. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that just went left, didn't it? Oh dear. 49th minute, 50th minute. 40 left. Beautiful header. Why was Calla subbed off? I guess because he was on a yellow card. We are, with it all to do, the Premier League leaders behind against Chelsea. It's Bukayo Saka against Garnacho. Saka takes him on, cuts in, takes the shot, blocked and saved. On the line as well. On the byline, on the touch line as well, not the goal line. Saka going past Garnacho easily, but the shot comes off Cucurella. And the goalkeeper does well to stop the corner. No, that's a corner. That's a corner! It's gone over! He's faked it and they've... Oh, that's ridiculous. We need all the corners we can get, and that one, slightly fraudulent from the goalkeeper to hide that from the referee. All right, so we have conceded. We have conceded. No clean sheet bonuses for the Arsenal boys this week. Julian Timber, though, setting about work for that equaliser. Declan Rice squares it to Mosquera. Nkapie on the halfway line, bringing it forward and looking for options. He's got Martinelli out wide. Martinelli tackled by Malo Gusto, but keeps possession for Arsenal with Nkapie on the ball. Looking up and looking for the run of, I guess, maybe Marino, maybe Miles Lewis Skelly. Ultimately, neither of them ended up being the target. Here is Zubimendi on a yellow himself, looking over the top for the run of Julian Timber. It's Timber, lays it in for Saka. Saka with a chance, cuts inside, and too many men ahead of him. Cucurella was one of them, ended up taking the ball away from him. It's scrappy again, as Arsenal look to win these duels, but it's Chelsea who come off the better of the two with no real intent apart from just to boot it clear for the time being, happy to run the clock down. Chelsea winning the league with kids. Arsenal the gift that will never stop giving. Arsenal look suspect AF in this game so far. Enzo down on the floor holding his teeth. Just checking none of them have fallen out. Any loose pieces? Any chips? No. I don't know who's brought him down. He's just on the floor, is he? Right, we've got Liam Delap stripping off on the sidelines. Enzo, I thought he just spat out a tooth there, but I don't think he would do. I think they look quite expensive. Here's Lewis Skelly for Arsenal. We are at the back though, and honestly, we need to start pushing on. We need 2 goals in this game, minimum. And we are capable, but I think changes are needed. Here is Mosquera. In the final third is Bukayo Saka being held down by Cucurella, and Arsenal forced to go back. A lot of people here yapping before the game is finished. Yes, indeed. Raya took the throw in. Here's Zubimendi. Zubimendi into Saka. Saka, poor touch. Finally gets it out from under his feet and has Mosquera in support. Gets it back from Mosquera and plays it nicely through to Timber. Timber with the cross. Dangerous cross straight into the arms of Sanchez, who rolls it out for Reece James. And Timber takes out Reece James, and that is going to be a Jurrien Timber yellow. Jurrien Timber yellow. Oh my God. We're up against it, lads. I don't think we're finishing this game with 10 men. I said a minute ago, I said not long ago, we will see yellows. I think he's going to try and do retribution, balance things out. Oh no, sorry, it's Lewis Skelly, who's literally just, he's been on for 8 minutes. It's Lewis Skelly, not Timber. Second yellow card this season for Lewis Skelly. He felt like he needed to bring Reece James down on the break. He is, you know, he's not averse to a challenge for game management purposes. And that is Miles Lewis Skell. Declan Rice bringing it forward over the halfway line. Timber on the right hand side now. Rice with the cross into the heavens. Falls to the feet though of Martinelli somehow, and Chelsea do well to clear. But it is going to be Reece James to bring it forward for Chelsea. The switch of play is visionary. He's seen Garnacho in the top left. He's found Garnacho. It's Garnacho against Rice, and it's Rice with a great block and a corner for Chelsea.
So many frauds in the chat. Get behind the team.
We are arriving. Get behind the team, lads. You heard him. Yeah, you heard him. Get behind the Donnies. Where are we? We've conceded a corner, and we are... Reece James to take it. Reece James. Now they've scored from this position before with Trevor Chalobah rising at the near post. It's crossed this time straight onto the head of Declan Rice, who can head it clear. Only as far as Garnacho though. Garnacho back out to Reece James, who whips it in. This time it's controlled by Fafana. And Arsenal may well be able to break. Enzo Fernandez with a... Oh, sorry, Pedro Neto with a shoulder barge on Martinelli that was really necessary because Arsenal were looking like they could have broken free there. And they will press high from the front with Marino giving chase, but Sanchez clearing. And Arsenal preparing 2 substitutes. Martin Odegaard and Noni Madueke, both being prepared by Mikel Arteta. Big day for Noni Madueke. Can he come on against his former club and steal the show? He's on fire right now, and this is narrative driven, this substitution. Martinelli coming off. Madueke is on. I think Odegaard is going to come on for Zubimendi. Zubimendi gone. Zubimendi off. And...
So many frauds on the pitch. Get a goal.
2 changes then from Mikel Arteta. Martin Odegaard for Zubimendi and Noni Madueke for Martinelli. Can Odegaard and Bukayo Saka link up Big ask. It is a big ask. Half an hour left on the clock for Arsenal to pull this one back. Declan Rice is not on the ball. This is Eze. Eze into Madueke. First touch for Madueke against his old club. Beautiful to see Madueke with the opportunity to really steal the headlines. Odegaard picks it up on the halfway line. The facilitator, the conductor, the controller, bringing it back from deep. Precision in the passing, love to see it. It's Odegaard again, 1-2 with Madueke already trying to flick the ball into him and has lost possession in the process, but we get it back. Promising start from Odegaard, already finding space. Has been part of the Norwegian team, of course, that has qualified for the World Cup for the first time in a long time. And turns on the ball now with space for Saka. Finds Saka. Beautiful. Saka on the ball. Arsenal in the danger zone with the cross from Saka to the back post. It's fucking Marino! Mikel Marino! Sit your bomber cart down. We're back up in this. 10-man Arsenal. Level it up with Mikel Marino's header from close range. And I tell you what, Odegaard has changed the game entirely. Precision passing in the final third. Finds Saka. Saka with the scoop Cruyff turn. Beats Cucurella, all ends up. Dinks it into Mikel Marino. And Mikel Marino, climbing ahead of Malo Gusto and Madueke, nods down into the bottom corner to level it up for the Arsenal HUGHWIZZY. Where those fucking Twitter dons gone? Where are you? Where are the bots? Where are those bots? Yeah? Supreme display from Mikel Marino and Martin Odegaard. Saka involved with the cross as well. Let's not forget that dinked cross of deliciousness from your boy, your star boy. One apiece in this huge London derby with Mikel Marino getting on the score sheet again. My striker, yeah? Okay, Arsenal Football Club. That's given me life. We're back. We're back. We're back. Yeah? 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 Out of nowhere, Mikel Marino. Now, Chelsea bringing it forward with Enzo Fernandez on the ball in the middle of the park, up against Marino. Back to Reece James and game on. Yeah? Sub on, game on. We have a foul from Saka, I think, on Cucurella. Oh, wow. Huge. Starboard, mate, he's 35. Starboard. Starboard. Mikel Marino sees Madueke. Madueke squares it. Beautiful. Oh, Eze couldn't trap it, and Enzo Fernandez does. What? Liam Delap falling over, looking for the free kick before he had contact, and Arsenal get the ball back with Odegaard trying to pump it out to Saka, and it's actually intercepted well by Cucurella. Well read, because otherwise Saka could have been in. Getting to know you, getting to know. Yeah. Oh, wow. Kamanios, here we go. 29 minutes left on the normal clock. There will be injury time. There has to be injury time, surely. We should get a lot less than the 5 minutes we got in the first half, but we'll get a minute or two. Lewis Skells drills it back to Rice as Arsenal look to push forward. We are encroaching with Odegaard, flicking it out to Timber. The cross. Oh! Marino the target again. This one too close to Sanchez, and Chelsea will come clear with Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto taking on Nkapie, goes to the byline. Great challenge, risky, but a sliding challenge of dreams from Nkapie, and they go face to face, head to head. Yeah, mano o mano. Oh no, that's hand to hand, isn't it? Man to man. Yeah, yeah, all up in their ass, boo. Yeah, that's what I like to see from Nkapie. Yeah, celebrating the challenge a la Gabriel in a Gabriel-esque manner. big challenge it was as well, but we have conceded the corner. Risky. That was a strong challenge. He led him down the path. Dinked cross, and the referee will blow up here. I think there has been a foul on Martin Odegaard, who is holding his head on his knees, gone down, and we may get the free kick taken, the corner taken again. That's a yellow card, ref, isn't it? Fofana has got to be booked. Fofana is getting a talking to. He's shoved Odegaard and really shoved him in the face as well. Referee standing on top of Fofana and Odegaard now. And the cross comes in. Headed away by Declan Rice, and it will be an Arsenal goal kick. Madueke, step over, goes backwards, he's got Rice in support, uses him. Rice will switch it, looking for Saka. Adventurous, and it's a poor touch from Saka. He doesn't keep it in either, poor. Loose from the arse, loose arses. Loose lips sink ships. What do loose arses do? Oh, my computer's frozen. Oh, fuck. What's happening here? They don't want us. They don't want to see us win. Getting to know you. What is that keeps coming into my head? Getting to know you. What is this? You have 11 men. Y'all are shameless. Y'all ready for this? Is y'all ready for this? Yeah. Shut up, you clown. Yeah? Y'all. Oh, you better be American. If you're American, I'll let you off, John. If you're American, I'll let you off. Where are you? Not the first time Nkapia showed great anticipation in this game and full commitment as well. Execution was sensational for that challenge. Cleanest one we've seen all day. Here is Odegaard twisting, turning, finding Declan Rice. We have Nkapia, Eze, gone quiet. Eze. Rice pushes it out to Mosquera. Arsenal with space for Odegaard here to try and bring Saka into the park, into play. It's Rice with the dinked cross into Madueke. Madueke heads it across the face of the box and it's fallen to Eze. Eze tried to loft it over Fofana, but it was well read by the French centre-back, and Garnacho takes on Timber, beats him. Madueke not fully committed in the challenge, felt like he might have done too much there. It's fallen to Garnacho at the top of the box. Chelsea still on the ball in a dangerous area here. Pedro Neto squares it to Reece James and they're back on the halfway line. Was 11 men Arsenal's mistake? Garnacho brings Malo Gusto into play. Miles Lewis-Skelly is at the back post to see it clear though. Not convincing from Miles Lewis-Skelly though. Had time to turn. No one giving them the call. And it's Garnacho. Garnacho crosses. Blocked by Rice and cleared by Eze. Madueke. Can he control it? Up against Fofana. Goes to... Yellow! Referee! It's a foul by Fofana on Madueke, who finds it funny, but... That's got to be short. Fofana, you're pushing your luck. Madueke fouled. An ugly challenge from Fofana, who raced in with only one intention, to take his man out. Here is Eze over the halfway line for Arsenal. Sees the through ball potential for Madueke, who didn't time his run. He actually hadn't started running at all. Great ball from Eze, if Madueke had made the run. Eze challenging Reece James for the ball, and Nkapia will come away with it. 23 minutes left on the clock, still one apiece. Is it time for Palmer? MLS definitely does need games. He looks a little bit short. It's still 11 versus 11. Don't you see Taylor on the pitch? Odegaard, twisting, turning, looking for the cross maybe, squares it instead to Miles Lewis-Skelly, who's got Madueke outside. It's Madueke against Malagusto. Madueke, top of the box. He has Nkapia. Madueke, poor pass really. Nkapia was there. Didn't get much help from Madukes. However, we have come away with it. Odegaard doing his best to help Nkapia and Madueke out. And Rice drills it into Marino. Eze, top of the box is Marino. Duels to be won here. The ball is up in the air. Header and volley tennis between the two sides right now until Miles Lewis-Skelly brings it down from the heavens and we go again from the back with Nkapia. Mosquera to Odegaard. Odegaard scanning and looking for that pass. Turning, twisting and deciding to go back to Mosquera. Still on the ball. Arsenal in the final third with bodies aplenty forward. Timber lays it back to Mosquera, who makes a few yard advancement towards the box, and then Mikel Merino's first time clipped pass was in for Timber, but he didn't read it, and that will be a Chelsea throw-in. Eze's done nothing this game. I mean, he did set up the first chance. He did set up a chance in the first half. That lovely move that Martinelli had, that shot on target. I thought that was great. A bit of play from Eze there. MLS doesn't have the stamina right now. He's only been on 10 minutes. Give him a chance. Last 10 minutes, Arsenal have had one shot and one shot on target. Arsenal in the box as well, with Mikel Merino squaring it and Chelsea clearing hastily and desperately. Reece James getting back to do his club's work because it was looking ominous for them then. 20 minutes left. We've got a corner here, which Saka will take. Right, corner which Saka will take. Now Saka has two men on the edge of the box in Eze and Madueke. However, I think that short routine that they were thinking about doing, they have delayed. Cucurella is aware. Now they have crossed it in. It's to the back post. It's straight into the arms of Sanchez. Not a great corner. Saka and Eze still communicating with each other. I think a bit frustrated that Eze didn't come short for him when he wanted. But there is a game, there's a match winner in here somewhere, lads. Who's it going to be to etch their name into history? Fofana brings it forward, switches play, brilliant pass out to Garnacho, who's marked by Timber, but Garnacho is at pace. Garnacho cuts in, looking for the shot. He couldn't get it off. There's too many men in front of him, but he's found Cucurella. Cucurella's crossed in towards Pedro Neto, and the header is weak and barely gets to the goal line where David Raya is there, rolling it out across the face of the goal into the path of Declan Rice, and we move forward. Odegaard brings it towards the halfway line now, looking for that pass out wide for Madueke. He has found him. Here is Madueke. 20 minutes left on the clock. 19, in fact. Madueke pulls back to go to Nkapia. Nkapia square to Mosquera, and now into Odegaard. Looking for the run of Bukayo Saka. He's found him. It's Saka to turn Cucurella. Saka with the shot. Just over. About a yard over. But decent, decent. I love the combination play between Odegaard and Saka. It is reliable, it's consistent, and it is a constant threat. When they get going, they are sensational. And we have a man arriving off of the bench. Arsenal Football Club are bringing on a new... Oh, Eze is coming off. Eze is coming off. Victor Gyökeres is coming on. Victor Gyök is back, yeah? Oh, mate, imagine. Imagine, can Victor Gyök give us one celebration before the end of the weekend? One special celebration is all we require, my friend. Victor Gyök on the pitch, up top for the Arsenal, off the bench. What a sub to be bringing off the bench. Victor Gyökeres. It is 10-man Chelsea with it all to do. And Arsenal booting it clear with Nkapia, safety first. as Malo Gusto and Madueke get into it. Gusto coming off the better of the two, but Mikel Merino is there to win the duel and the free kick as well. And Enzo Fernandez foul on Mikel Merino. We've gone quiet, haven't we? We've gone quiet. Where are we? That's what we want. That is what we want. If he scores here, I'm convinced. Not just a supporter, but convinced. Oh, you've been anti the whole time, haven't you? Surely he's warmed you up a bit. He has been doing things, man. I think it's harsh to say he's not been doing things. It's not easy. It's not easy. We'd love to see him just scoring hat-tricks every game like he was at Sporting, but this isn't Portuguese league, so... Here is Madueke, goes to the byline, gets round Neto, gets his cross in, good cross, headed away by Cucurella, only as far as Arsenal's Declan Rice though. Rice will dink this one out towards Saka. Saka, first time cross, good God! Squared into the arms of Sanchez when Gyökeres was waiting. So was Merino. Oh my God, Merino is literally waiting for an open goal tap-in. All you have to do is get a proper connection on that Saka. Your right foot still needs work. Sorry. It still needs work. Still needs work. 17 minutes left for Arsenal. 17 minutos. Mikel Merino squaring it to Declan Rice. Sitting deep in a centre-back role right now, Declan Rice. Those marauding runs, not required unless we're going backwards. Here's Saka, dinking it into the path of nobody, and he's got his work cut out against Cucurella, of course, but going past him there, trying to anyway, thinking about getting the shot off, didn't have the angle to get the shot off, I don't think, so he's tried to dink it to the far post, but no one's made any runs. We are arriving. Bring the yoke. Sunny sides up. Yeah? Sunny side ups. Mate, get the huevos. Get the huevos on. Get the huevos. Right, here we go. Odegaard looking up in the space was Gyökeres, and he was looking for that through ball, which was well seen by Trevor Chalobah, who brings it forward. And this run over the halfway line is asking a lot of Garnacho with that pass, though. Too much on it. Garnacho stopped running, couldn't be asked. 76th minute, Arsenal 1. Chelsea 1. That red card to Moises Caicedo in the first half clearly affecting the way that Chelsea have approached this game. But to be fair to them, they are still in this. And Pedro Neto, oh dear, but for a bad Pedro Neto touch, it could have been away. Where are we? Where are we? Can we get this goal? Right, we are in the final third. Martin Odegaard at the top of the box is looking for the run of Bukayo Saka. Timber is there as well. Timber is not going to get there first. It's well seen out by Fofana. And Timbo wanted a corner. Don't think realises the ball came off him last. Maybe he wanted a penalty. Let's just have a look. Gyökeres leaving it for Timber. Yeah, it does come off Timber's thigh last. So I think that's a good call. 77th minute. Arsenal still being held by 10-man Chelsea. Big Vic and his long yoke. Wow. Look, when you have Merino doing what he's doing, I need that baseline as a minimum for yoke. I hear you. I do hear you. And, you know, something about Merino, technically, it gives me a lot of faith. His finishing is, I mean, in the air, he's clearly quite superior as a player. Jurrien Timber has brought down Alejandro Garnacho, what boots has Garnacho got on? Quiz question for anyone who's a boots aficionado. What boots are those? They've got an M on. Are they, what's it called? Mizuno. That can't be Mizuno, surely. Isn't that rugby? It's a free kick for the Chelsea to be taken by either Reece James or Pedro Neto. I think Pedro Neto's left foot is going to be the preferred option with an in swinger. Well, it's an out swinger really, isn't it? It is Pedro Neto to whip it in towards the back post where Enzo has won the header, but Mikel Merino actually has cleared, and it's Merino with the clearance again, only as far as Cucurella. He's found Liam Delap! Delap with the shot, could save. I'll tell you what, Liam Delap for a shot on target is very reliable. There it is, low, driven, testing David Raya's chin, but he was up to the task, falling down to his left and clinging on to that one. Saka at the other end though, Saka at the other end! Slicing it high and wide. Saka looking to be the hero, and David Raya and Enzo Fernandez getting into it. Enzo Fernandez. Here they are. I was wondering, where's our defence to help our goalkeeper out? Our goalkeeper's a little smurf. We've got Enzo in his face. And now Reece James telling David Raya what he thinks. Enzo Fernandez, though, who has headed it into Fofana. I think they were asking for a penalty. Not actually sure what happened there. Frustrations are boiling, yeah? Tension is palpable. 10 minutes. This next goal wins, essentially, isn't it? Whoever scores next wins this game. Enzo is going to win he's going to win a throw in there. And you can't say that he's not up for the challenge, Enzo. He's improved so much. He's not winning a free kick there, though. He's tried to. And Cucurella throwing Timber down to the ground is going to be penalised there. He's been on a yellow since, I think, the 5th minute. But he has... yeah, the 11th minute. But he has conceded the free kick there, fouling Jurien Timber. Declan Rice brings it forward for Mosquera. Rice is actually playing centre-back right now, lads, by the way. Timber. That could be his role in the future, you know. I think he will be a centre-back in the future. Here's Madueke. Oh, God, he nearly got the space to get the shot off. Rice at centre-back. Sees it out beautifully. Gets there first. That is why he's there. Marauding runs forward are not needed now. We need bodies forward and the ability to leave a man at the back and trust him. Miles Lewis-Skelly against Reece James. Good physicality from Reece James. And Miles Lewis-Skelly, although he showed strength, just didn't have what it took there. That's a great tackle from Mikel Merino, but they will be pulled back for the foul beforehand. I don't know who by. Both captains really in the ear of the referee trying to get an advantage. Merino foul on Liam Delap is what they're going to call for. The challenge after that was really clean, good challenge. Even though, again, Reece James looking for a free kick. They are buying time here, though, Chelsea. I think a draw for Chelsea is a great result with 10 men. Really good result. Nine or so minutes left. David Raya booting it clear. Only as far as Chalobah on the halfway line. Will pick that up gratefully, and Enzo Fernandez will bring it forward for Chelsea with shoulders being dropped and swivel twist turns being made. Cucurella will go safety first. Tense. This is tense. 8 minutes left. Fofana with no options has to go back to Sanchez. Looks up and sees Garnacho. Timber wins the header. Throw into to Chelsea. Oh, Liam Delap foul on Jurien Timber. Mosquera picks it up inside the halfway line is Declan Rice with Miles Lewis-Skelly square as they have options. Arsenal have switched things over. Bukayo Saka, that's a great change from Arteta. I like that. Saka is now on the left-hand side, Madueke on the right. This is where Madueke thrives. Pace, guile, and trickery, sorcery. He's in the box. It's Madueke. Madueke with the cross, and he's run it out of play. He's run the ball out of play. He's gone too far, but I like the idea here from Arteta. I don't think it's been working for Saka. He has got himself an assist, but with the shot attempts that he's been having, it's maybe time to switch things up. Saka is dangerous from the left-hand side for me as well. Very dangerous. So Madueke in his preferred role now. And 6 minutes left on the clock for Arsenal to get something from this, or to get a winner. For either side to get a winner. Madueke against Cucurella. Good battle. Referee says play on. No, he doesn't. Now he says go back. And now Anthony Taylor has given Chelsea the free kick for the foul by Madueke. Wait, how can that be a foul by Madueke? Oh, maybe it's that. Wait. Reece James is winning free kicks like nobody's business right now. I don't see how that was a free kick at all, but they have the ball in their possession. Chalobah will dink this one towards the edge of the box where Lewis-Skelly can boot it clear. And Gyökeres up against Fofana, uses his body but loses out in the duel, gives the ball to Enzo. Enzo in towards Garnacho. Garnacho takes it nicely in his wake, and it's Enzo. Great challenge there by Declan Rice. Look at the challenge from Dec. Wow. Declan lunging in and winning the ball back nicely, as does Malo Gusto. Sensational sliding challenge on Miles Lewis-Skelly, who looks short of the pace right now. And it's Gusto with the cross. The cross in towards the back post. And straight out for a goal kick. Unfortunate cross, really. All right, here is Mosquera. We're less than five. How are we feeling? Fans have gone silent. Where are they? Let's be having you. How aren't we winning this? There's Cazorla. And it's Madueke. Madueke with Odegaard in support. Odegaard's cross is easy for Sanchez, who comes to claim it and throws it out to Pedro Neto. Uses his pace to go over the halfway line. Hincapié against Neto. Neto, step over. Takes his man inside and shoots from range. And I tell you what, it wasn't a bad effort. It is wide, but not far wide. I mean, it would be an outrageous goal if he scores that 25 yards out, but it's 2 yards wide. Didn't get the curl on it he needed. Aiming for that top left corner. He is capable, though, against Arsenal, for sure. That low-driven shot sticking in the memory. Not too long ago, that one. Here's Declan Rice. Mosquera is square and available. Uses him. Mosquera in towards Mikel Merino. Lewis-Skelly out to Madueke. Saka, Odegaard, lovely touch from Odegaard. Swift in the boxes. Merino! Oh, it's a great save, Gyökeres! Oh, good God! Oh, no. Oh, they're going to overact. The keeper he saved it, and it's rebounded just shy of him, and Gyökeres tried to go in for it. He was late, but I think it was there to be gone in for. He's got a yellow card though. Gyökeres yellow. Sliding in on the goalkeeper when the ball was maybe not there to be won. We'll see. I think it was. I think it's fair. Keeper got there first quite clearly, and he has shaken hands with Gyökeres, so I think they are sportsmanship over everything, which is good. Gyökeres, ugly touch to control it. Marino gets the shot on target off, and oh, it's very close, I'm telling you. I don't think he's got the ball under control. Has he? It's a save. It's not under control. It's rebounded. It's available. Still available. Both hands should be on it. Oh, it is. He's late. He's late. It's a yellow. It's a yellow. It's a yellow. He had both hands on the ball. He's been cleaned out. And it's another good save, to be honest. Mikel Merino, if you could find the corner a little bit there, that's a goal. And, oh. Yellow card for Victor Jock. Second one this season. Very close. Very, very close. Oh, wait. Bottles. I'm seeing bottles. What? 2 wins and a draw in a week is pretty good. Yeah, 3 wins is better. We're still time, lads. Still time. I believe there will be injury time. 5 minutes or so. Come on. Tuesday, we've got Fulham against Manchester City, Bournemouth against Everton, and Newcastle against... Wait, why are all the games on Tuesday? We're playing on Wednesday against Brentford. Right, so I mean, it's just non-stop. It is literally non-stop. I don't know how they're doing it. Wednesday, Arsenal, Brentford, Brighton, Villa, Burnley, Palace, Wolves, Forest, Leeds, Chelsea, Liverpool, Sunderland. Oh, is it FA Cup weekend this weekend? No, we're playing on Wednesday as well. So we're playing on Sunday, Wednesday and Saturday. Right, thick and fast. Thick and fast. Yeah? Here is Malo Gusto as Chelsea look to run this clock down. Mikel Merino winning the ball back for the Arsenal, but conceding the throw. Lewis Skelly getting into it with Pedro Neto. 10 minutes of injury time. I don't know how, because we've had the first half. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes lock in. 4 minutes to lock in, lads. Lock the in, yeah? Liam Delap taking it in his stride before Miles Lewis Skelly is fouled by Liam. Very, very adept at getting his body between the ball and his opposite number. Lewis Skelly, he really reminds me of Moussa Dembele in a way. In the way that he... And Wiltshire, he's sort of Dembele and Wiltshire in one for me. I think he should be playing in midfield. I know he is there right now, and he's not had the best run recently, but I still think he's a quality player. It's just a lot of talk going on around him right now, especially with Thomas Tuchel. I think he's a bit out of order for bringing his name into disrepute. Is Declan Rice, marauding run, cross, headed away as far as Pedro Neto, but there is Lewis Skelly to win the ball back cleanly off of Pedro Neto. Great challenge from Lewis Skells. Here is Madueke to take his man on. Squares it to Skelly. Nkapie is there. The cross comes in to the back post. Saka's there. Heads it down and it's cleared. I think Saka may well have been offside. Someone is offside there. Good little move there from Arsenal again. Skelly involved. What is going on here? Saka is not happy. Again, frustrated. Only 4 minutes, indeed. Only 4 minutes. Jeffrey saying the subs were too late. Tuchel was so annoying. No need but to destabilise. Yeah, I think he's doing the same thing with Bellingham, actually. I think it's totally like counterproductive, but you know, we shall see, man. Maybe he does know what he's doing. We'll see. Tommy Tukes. He's under pressure. I mean, he's You could say he's under pressure. I'd say maybe no pressure, actually, because it's a free hit. It's got a free hit. You either win it or you go home with a hefty compensation package. Or a hefty pay package, at least. Odegaard on the right-hand side with Timber in support. Arsenal with just a minute and a half left to make something happen. It's crossed in but cleared. Fafana on hand. And David Raya coming way out of his goal to slice that into mid-air. Pedro Neto conceding the throw. It's a complete mess, this game right now. That was a foul throw as well. That was a foul throw by Nkapie. No one's called him out for it. Luis Skells. Into Nkapie. Crosses on here for Madueke if he wants it. Madueke is there. Madueke squares it to Luis Skelly. Skelly out to Madueke. No thought of putting the cross in. Nkapie is there for the cross though. Nkapie! Oh God, he's headed it. Timber has just glanced it wide or just over to Saka. Saka though can get a cross in again. The cross comes in. Marino is there, heads it over and punches the air in frustration. Good challenge really from Malagusto. But Jurien Timber, who was the target for the first cross from Nkapie, gets there and he's actually in the way of Gyökeres. Gyökeres was there for the finish. He's lined his run up perfectly. He's about to score the winner for us, lads, and Timber has just headed it away from him. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Yock has just been robbed by his own player. He was going to score that. And that is full time. One apiece, a draw, and a great game. I've got to say, entertaining. Just not the result that we really needed.
Need a Torres versus Barca moment. Praying gesture emoji.
It's too late.
Face emoji.
It's too late. And yeah, good battle, really. A good battle all over the park. Good battles. Trevor Chalobah playing on, soldiering on with that golf ball of a bump on his face after the Nkapie elbow. Caicedo, of course, getting the yellow card. And you've got to give credit to Chelsea for getting the draw with 10 men for the majority of, well, the majority, for more than half of the game. Timber, extremely unlucky at the end there to have been in the way of Gyökeres, literally glancing the header away from Gyökeres, who was timed his run perfectly and was in mid-air, ready to just nod that one past Sanchez. But a good point for Maresca, given the way that things went. It was a battle between two of the best in the league for sure, two of the most promising as far as title challenges go. And we have seen them both give as good as they had, really. Now that we can bring the likes of Gyökeres back into the team, it will be a confidence booster. But this one will hurt. This one will hurt. Frustrating. You can see on the faces of some of these players right now. Declan Rice, frustrated. Marino knows he could have done more. Only to get a draw. You know, this is what the mentality is. The mentality shift has done. We are now frustrated and pissed off when we don't win. Doesn't matter who we're playing against. They know that they need to win every possible game to actually win the title. How many times have we fallen short because of draws? Especially in moments where we could have capitalised, should have capitalised. Saka poor today for me. Did get his assist and that was a lovely move, but as far as in front of goal, wasn't a threat. One shot on target, low, into Sanchez's foot. All his other shots, and he must have had about 4 shots today, were high and wide. Bukayo Saka with a 7.3. He does get his assist. 3 shots. 1 on target. 2 high and wide. Mikel Merino. 3 shots. 2 on target. And a goal. And Martinelli, who did get a shot on target, was very unlucky not to score that. It was a great effort from outside the box. In a lovely free-flowing move between him, Eze and Rice. But poor from Zubimendi today. Poor. Really poor. I was saying before the game started, I'm not convinced that he has really shown the best of what he's got to offer yet. He's not super strong. He's not super fast. His passing is okay, but it's just not been amazing. So he's been a 7 out of 10 for me. Still room to grow. Same with Eze. Even though he's had his hat-trick, he's been sensational, you know, of late. It's not one that he will want to remember or will remember fondly. Poor performance. Not really on the ball. One chance created, yes, but I actually think the chance was more created by Rice and Martinelli's work than Eze. Calafiori, not great today. Incapie, in place is okay. I think you're warming up. Early doors to be judging you, to be fair. Mosquera, again, you've done okay, but you've left Timber with a lot of work to do. And all in all, I think that's one of the poorest performances, probably in hindsight, that we've seen this season. Definitely one of the poorest results. What does it do for the league table? Let's have a look at the stats, actually. 10-man Chelsea. Yes, they may be at home. Yes, they may have an advantage there, but Arsenal really with a man advantage would expect them to win this. A very, very nervy affair, to be honest. Only 2 subs made by Chelsea. Delap doing quite well when he came on. Got that shot on target from distance. Tested the keeper, actually, more than I think that deserves. Garnacho, no shots. Didn't really have much of an impact, if any at all. Stephen, who went off at half-time, made 3 key passes. Why did they take him off? Am I wrong in saying that he should have stayed on? I don't know. I like him. I like Stephen, but you know that. Chalobah with the goal from the corner, which hurts even more, really, because it's a corner. However, all in all, you know, looking at the stats, we've got much more XG. 62% possession is expected because of your man advantage. Only 2 big chances and less shots than Chelsea, who had 10 men. That is... I am quite disappointed with that, I have to be honest with you. 6 yellow cards in the game for Arsenal, just the 1 for Chelsea. Let's have a look at these shots from the beginning. From Chelsea, Pedro Neto blocked. Stephen just, well, wide and high, and that one high and wide as well. Enzo with a shot. Reece James blocked. João Pedro, who came very close. Good save by David Raya from that header. Trevor Chalobah's goal from the corner, 0.07 XG. And Liam Delap's shot on target, one of the last before Neto booted it over in the 87th. Okay, so for Arsenal, Saka, Martinelli on target. Couple of shots from similar range. He loves to shoot from there, doesn't he, Saka? Most of them high and wide today, though, but did set up Mikel Merino's goal here with the header from the cross. Lovely Cruyff turn on Cucurella to beat his man. Dinks the cross in and Merino was there to head it home. Big goal. Needed that. We really did need that. But then Saka, again, has other opportunities that he could have done more from. Merino there in the 88th minute with that shot that tested Sanchez again, who's got to be one of the players of the game, if not the man of the match. Gyökeres flying in to try and win the 50-50, but he was late and gets a yellow. And then Jurriën Timber actually basically killed it at the end. Because Gyökeres is there. He's literally right there waiting for the tap-in, the nodded-in tap-in. Right. 1 apiece then. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Let's have a look at the standings. Oh, he is. He's man of the match. Sanchez man of the match is understandable. Unbelievable. How many saves? All right. 3 saves. And 3 good saves as well. Oh, this is great. Look at this. We've got a new thing here. Oh, cool. Saved from Martinelli down to his right. Save from Saka. That was with his right foot early doors. And then there was that one. Merino at the end saved. 3 good saves. Well, that Saka one was a good one as well, to be fair. And a Merino goal that gets past him. Ah, dear. Right. So what do we think then? Let's have a look at what you're saying. Starboy poor. I wouldn't say... He set up the goal, you know. It wasn't his best game in front of goal, I'll say that. Saka poor today, rubbish. It was a draw away from home against the second place side. Yeah, good point. Positive mentality from Thuggish Angel, which I think he's got a point with. It's a positive point away from home against the most high-flying side in the league. Well, you're one of the most high-flying sides, Club World Cup champs, yeah? beat Barcelona 3-0, 3-1? They are one of, if not the best teams going forward in the league this season. So that is a good result, a very good result. When I said at the beginning of this game, I think Chelsea should be slight favourites, we've come away with a point. Yes, there were 10 men. We had chances. We could have done more. But we have got these injuries. We're Wormsing with Gyökeres getting back in the team. We are seeing the likelihood of Odegaard returning very shortly as well, full time. We've got options coming back that strengthen the team massively. And to get through this with a point away from home is good. It's not great because a win would have been better, for sure. 5-point lead, still gettable. We are not clear at all, in the slightest. 6 points ahead of Chelsea. But, you know, as long as we win the other games, then that point could well serve us well. Let me know your thoughts anyway. Versus 10 men for half the match. Embarrassing performance from the arse. We were down a man the whole match. You were poor. Let's have it right. Fuck off. The Invincible got like 9 draws. I think it's a negative result for both teams. No way there wasn't a winner after everything. Everyone rage baiting when we've had 3 massive games with bare bones. What about Anthony Taylor? Can we get a shout out to Anthony Taylor? Because on a personal perspective, that was a great game. That was a great game. 7 yellow cards. Predictable. He was averaging 3.7 before the game, we said. So that's a turn up for the books. And definitely made it interesting. Gyökeres stays on the pitch somehow. I know. Incredible. Maybe got booked too early. If Zubimendi had stayed on, he may have been the one to get sent off. Calafiori too. Anyhow, 1 apiece. We move to the next one. We will be back with Football Manager streams. Lock in. We're taking Fulham forward. Yeah? Fulham forward. And we have also got... What have we got? Are there any more tonight? Let me see. Real Madrid are playing tonight at 8 o'clock, but I'm going to go and get some dinner. Yeah, I'll be back on later on tonight, lads. Lock in, yeah? Lock in. Meine actual son. Late night steak vid could well be en route. Yes, indeed. Love to your mothers. I will see you shortly with either Late Night Fraudulence, Football Manager, or over on the old Jeff Bezos for the old Ultimate Teams. My sons, it's been an absolute pleasure. 1 apiece at the end of the day at Stamford Bridge. Arsenal keep moving, topping the table by 5 points, but there is still work to do. I'll see you on the flip side.